Hi, this is Sherry Veronica. This just popped up on my feed, and I'm wondering who is it for? It is in Barbados, and Barbados is 95% black, and out of that 95%, most are aged, and then the ones that are younger, they are living probably poor. There's not really a middle class. They're feeling the pinch of everything that's happening in the world that trickles down to Barbados. So a lot of people are living poor. They may be eating and they may have a house over, a roof over their head, but you have to watch how you move in Barbados. It's one of the most expensive places you could ever live. So when you see Egg Donor Open Day, who's that for? And who's buying the eggs? Because, like I said, the majority of people in Barbados are black and living poor. So if someone is going to buy an egg, that would be probably like the white population. And if the white population needs a baby, they don't need to buy an egg from the black population. This is really strange. This is really strange. Who would want just an egg from a poor black person in Barbados? And then you will have to do, let me show you what you have to go through to do this. Okay, hold on. Yeah, you have to go through all these screening things, screening and selection, and psychological evaluation, and thorough medical evaluation, and infectious disease and genetic disorder. You have to go through a whole series of things, and then your donor must specify what the health status, lifestyle factors. There's a lot, and then you have to get cut to take it out. It's surgery. It involves surgery. Now, I don't know how much they will pay for one egg, but how could this be popping up on a site in Barbados? Because who is going to want to buy an egg? I think I said this before, from a poor black person that has slave DNA. You know where I'm going, right? Slave DNA. Who do they have as clients that would want that particular makeup for a child that they're going to raise? Who wants that? Who wants that? And there's a place called Africa where you can go and get all sorts of. If you wanted something like that, it would be better for you to go and adopt somewhere in Africa. Find some place in Africa and go and adopt. They have plenty of babies that are already born, that you can do whatever, become a parent and do all those parent stuff and family thing with. So this is strange. This is so strange. It is very strange indeed. Egg Donor Open Day at Barbados Fertility Center. Unless they are inviting people from different areas of the world in to come to this particular fertility center to donate an egg, I'm telling you, no one. This is where I think. It's just the way I think. Why would you want a native of Barbados that carries the slave DNA to give you an egg? Why would you want that? And then you're going to put that with your husband's DNA, his sperm, and put it in who's going to be the surrogate? Is there going to be a surrogate? Who's going to be a surrogate? It's the strangest thing I've seen in a long time. I just had to make a note of it, that the Barbados Fertility Center has a post up, and if it's an egg donor, it doesn't. Wait, that means they're not paying you? Does that mean that you're not being paid for your egg? That's even, I just realized it's donor. You know, what does it mean? What does it mean that you're going to go and get cut open? They're going to give you a whole barrage of, you know, whatever you need to get you in the fertilization phase and everything. And then they have to take the egg out and put it back in. Well, how do they do it? Put it back into someone else? Or does it go back into you with the person's husband's DNA? I don't know, but I think it's the strangest thing to see this pop up in Barbados, even though they're saying that the population level is low. This is not the way to go. This is not the way to go, especially that word donor. Well, you can open up that and you can try to figure out more, but this is not going to fly with the ordinary Barbadian. This is not going to fly with the ordinary Barbadian, even though there may be money involved. Could there be money involved? But even so, who would want that egg? I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that. Who would want that egg? This is Sherry Veronica.
Help me spread the word about Naked Departure via social media. Subscribe and share to show support and love for our channels.